Good evening, and bloody welcome to Summer Night Murder Mystery, the ABC Murders, episode 12. In the previous episode, I managed to solve a puzzle, but this puzzle over here, though, I didn't manage to solve, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm not sure how I will be able to solve this though, but I will have to unlock this panel. And
plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
yeah, I just don't know what symbols that I will activate. I guess I just have to try it out and see what happens. Okay. So I can flip them around.
I really don't know what symbol that I should choose from. I guess I just have to go pretty much random on them. The African kudu. Okay, I don't really know what I did right, but whatever I did, it seems to have been working. South Africa. Okay. So it was that one that I activated that made the pin appear. Okay. The Alaskan Project Bear. Oh, I think it is something about coordinates. Oh, maybe... Yeah. They are the same symbols over there and over there, but I don't know if that have any impact. Nope, I don't think so. Brazil. Oh, maybe. Brazil is that? Where did that pinpoint go? Nowhere? Or is... I'm not sure. Brazil. Okay, also I wasn't doing anything right there. Yeah, it is about coordinates, I realize now. It is longitude and latitude. I have to have the same... Oh yeah, the same symbol in the right location. So I got South Africa and Alaska, I think. Yeah, in the correct longitude and latitude. I don't know what else I should choose though. I know that he shot the lion in Africa. Wasn't it? That's not it. Oh, there is Africa. Maybe it wasn't in Africa. Nope.
The Lion of Sumatra.
Oh, of Sumatra.
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Okay.
Strange way of protecting one's safe. Triangulating one's hunting sites on the map.
It is another 4-digit code. But how will I know? Oh, the sigil ring.
A signet ring bearing the Clark's family's coat of arms. A number is written on it.
What number is it? I don't see a number.
That is a huge problem. Because that is probably the correct code to enter. I don't know what code it is. And Hercule didn't say the code or the number. He just said that there is a number on here. Nope. Thought that maybe I could use the key, but that don't work. I have to figure out what code I will have to use here. But I don't know. Maybe I can figure it out on my own. No, I don't think so. I have to find that code somehow. I just don't know where. Sometimes when you click, nothing happens, like in this instance. I'm trying to go back. No, I don't want to do that. How am I supposed to find the correct code? A signature bearing the Clark's family's coat of arms. A number is written on it. I just don't see the number.
There isn't a number written on here. At least not that I see. Yeah, there it is. Now I see it. 1587. How could I miss that? 1587. There we go.
These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry.
So we have a few coins in here. And school report. Some letters and some checks.
A dozen gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery. A dozen gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much, hardly enough to justify your robbery.
Okay, I thought that I could look at the objects individually, but I looked at the whole upper shelf. So I guess that I can investigate the bottom shelf individually.
Charlotte Clark Comside Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Chim Chatsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Comside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always smiling as a child, sailing to distant countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me, starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me. Sir, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way, but I wanted to be the first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Comside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
So she wrote to the brother then, Franklin or whatever his name is. Maybe they had some kind of relationship other than the relationship that they should have. I'm gonna continue reading this other letter.
Sir Carmichael Clark, Campsite, Churchton, Devon, to Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsim Sha Tsui, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Campsite, 1935, January the 12th. Dear Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother.
Okay. Let's take a look at the school report.
Eton College School Year, 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Okay, so that is what I found out in that safe. It seems kinda odd to keep those ladders in the safe, because they lack any value. So it is kinda odd to have those ladders in the safe there, but let's take a look on my objectives here. Inspect the mansion, so I have something more to inspect then, I guess. I don't think there is anything more to do in this office, so I'm gonna I might as well go upstairs again, I think. Or maybe in here.
I am not going to leave Campsite now. I still have some things to do.
Oh, so I will leave if I walk through there. Oh, I can look here as well. What is that? Trioxide thallium. Is it arsenic? To Miss Thora Gray. She wrote something about that in a letter, I think. She mentioned something about arsenic, that they were running low on it. Maybe they are poisoning
Miss Thora Gray, Campsite, Churchton, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Now, I am no expert in any way in chemistry, but isn't arsenic some kind of poison? So maybe she poisoned Charlotte is her name? The wife. There's a dragon on here. The Black Dragon's Curse.
The Black Dragon's Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
Inspect the mansion surroundings. Yeah, I guess I should head outside then. Before I do so, I'm just gonna head upstairs again and...
Best to leave her to sleep now.
Okay, I thought that I was going to check on her one last time, but if she's asleep and I don't have anything to talk to her about, then I guess that I should leave her alone. So let's see if I can head out. I do believe this is the main entrance here, so let's see if we can go through the dining slash living room here and out these doors.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
I don't know. I don't even know what carrion is. They have some nice...
Something makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, they have some nice flowers here that are planted. There seems to be a plant missing.
Tut-tut. The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical. There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
Okay. There is a dead rat here, and I don't know what that is. Maybe seeds.
Brown pellets. Revolting.
Oh, it's probably rat poison. Okay, so my objective is to inspect the mansion surroundings. I already know that though. Let's head down the stairs here. Or the steps, whatever they are called. And continue our investigation. Oh, this is a really beautiful backyard. There are hedges here that kinda looks like a maze, but since the hedge is growing all around here, then it should be impossible to... Well, I guess you could go in here, but then you would probably destroy the hedge. So I wonder how they keep it so neat when there doesn't seem to be any entrance to the center here. There is a beautiful fountain here, but unfortunately I cannot look at it. There is something here though.
I would like to congratulate Clark's gardener. What symmetry!
Yeah, the garden really is symmetrical. Now I can look at the fountain, it seems.
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound.
Yeah, it does.
This wisteria is in full bloom.
There's a wheelbarrow here, but I don't think that I can do anything with it. It seems like I can't even look at it. I wonder what's inside here. Oh, now I can look at it.
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire.
Someone have lit a fire?
Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers.
Probably.
This subject would probably be useful to me.
Yeah.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Let's see if we can puzzle them together. Or not. Why did Thora leave personal belongings behind at Combs' side? Thora left Sir Carmichael's gift. The handle was, well, it wasn't covered in blood, but it was traces of blood on the handle. Carmichael wrote to Franklin to tell him that he found Thora charming. Thora Gray, expert in art history. Thora left a letter behind. Thora Gray stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. A dagger is missing from Sir Carmichael's display case. I think this at least is correct. And maybe not the other ones. Maybe that one and that one? No? Nope. No? Okay.
Everything that Thora Gray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her, but she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is Thora a poisoner? She might very well be that. Dr. Logan's ladder stipulates that Lady Clark only has 1 year left to live. Thora had ordered rat poison. Oh, okay. So that poison was for rats then. So in a way she is a poisoner, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she was out to kill Charlotte. There was a poisoned rat at the scene of the crime. Lady Clark thinks that Thora Gray tried to poison her. Lady Clark thinks that Thora Gray is manipulative.
Thora Gray had no reason to kill someone who only had a few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path not far from the property. I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to London.
Okay. I thought that I could continue down the path there. Well, that was quick. This is where Clark was murdered, and it looks like he have already been buried here.
May you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
Okay. I don't think that I can walk down this way, no, so I have to walk this way over here. So I have to return the skeleton key. What is it's
Clark's greenhouse. It must hold some rare plants.
yeah, it's a greenhouse, but can I enter it? I'm not so sure that I can. No, I probably will return back to the cliffs. Yeah. The area where you can activate something is... Now I ended up here. Okay, well I am supposed to head back inside, so I guess that was good. Yeah, there's a tea set here. The area where you can activate something is pretty large. As you can see here, if I click here, then I will enter the mansion again. But the hand icon is on the ground. So, oh, and it stops over here. So sometimes it is hard to know what you click at, because sometimes it is really unclear. I don't think that there is anything else to check at or to look at. My current objective is to telephone Hastings. I should return the... let's take a look at the shredded
If someone has
paper.
tried to get rid of these documents, they may be important.
It is burnt sheets of paper found in the garden of the Clark's mansion. Uncertain that it is the work of the killer, their content is essential for the investigation. Can I somehow piece it together? No. That key, I should return it where it belongs.
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Which is behind this plaque. So now I return it.
Nothing else is keeping me here.
So now I should call to Hastings. And I guess that I can borrow the phone to do so.
Hello, Hastings? I have finished in Charleston. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Why? I guess I will soon find out about that. And that is probably why my current objective is highlighted in green like that. Just so I will speak to him. I gained another 3 ego points. Yeah, let's see what he wants. Maybe we can speak to Hastings.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
There is a pencil, a bottle of wine and some cookies.
This bottle is for our visitors. Personally, I prefer the sherry.
Yeah, he's drinking something. It's probably wine. Let's observe him.
This man is tired.
He got dark circles around his eyes. He haven't shaved in a bit.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
So let's speak to him and see what he wants.
Mr. Poirot, I don't know why I'm here.
Well, he was the one who came here, so I think that he got an idea. Become impatient with his indecision. Accuse him of being guilty or reassure him about the fact that he will be listened to. I think it's best to go with this one.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Point out that it is not a psychoanalyst's office. I could do that, but I don't think that is the right thing to do. Become impatient or encourage him to continue. I'm gonna encourage him.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her round the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
How should Donald's dream be interpreted? I don't know. Material proof. The 2 murders were premeditated and were carried out by the same murderer. Donald was very much in love with Betty. Donald was a violent man. Donald does not kill Megan in his dream. Donald is tired. Donald feels guilty about killing Betty. Donald really likes Megan. Nope.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh.
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her. Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Remind her that she did not see anybody on the day of the murder, accuse her of having lied, or accuse her of being the killer's accomplice. Maybe she is the killer's accomplice actually, but I think it is a little too early to accuse her of that. But I can accuse her of having lied.
You lied to us, and I demand to know why.
But what are you talking about?
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Oh, so that's the
Can you
connection.
describe him to me?
Medium size, glasses, dark suit, and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
So he wasn't really a door-to-door salesman then. It was the murderer, I think. And we have seen him in a few cutscenes, so maybe my earlier theories doesn't hold up then. So the guy that we have been seeing in cutscenes might actually be the murderer then, unless she's lying. Indicate that she lied about leaving Churston. Ask whether she resigned of her own free will. Point out that her departure is suspicious. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one.
Mademoiselle, the circumstances of your departure do not appear very clear.
Mr. Poirot, your questions are offensive. I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
Ask if she will collect the objects. Ask if she will return to Churston, or say that the objects presented a risk. I'm gonna go with this one.
It was too risky for you to keep these objects, am I correct?
Risky? What was the risk?
Accuse her of holding the murder weapon. Maybe... no. It seemed to be blood on the handle of the dagger that she left behind. But on the other hand, Poirot stated that it was only for decoration, and those daggers couldn't have been the murder weapon. Say that the curse of the dragon is on her. Say that Lady Clark would have accused her of theft. I'm gonna go with this one.
You know very well what Lady Clark might have said if you had kept these objects.
Indeed. These objects were gifts. But Lady Clark would have been convinced that I'd stolen them. By returning them, I put an end to such evil gossip.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
By puzzling together that ladder, I guess. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? I don't think so. Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Sir Carmichael had offered Thora a brooch. Thora likes Franklin. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora is a seductress. Sir Carmichael found Thora charming.
No? Thora likes Franklin. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. No? I really don't know what statement I should use in here. Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Sir Carmichael had offered Thora a brooch. Sir Carmichael found Thora charming. Nope. Thora is a seductress. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora likes Franklin. Thora Grey stayed behind to settle Sir Carmichael's affairs. None of them works. Not together, at least. I'm gonna go with this one, that one, and that one? No? This is trickier than you might think. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Thora likes Franklin. Thora is a seductress. pretty many different combinations that you can use here. I just don't seem to be able to figure out what statement I will use. So I guess I'm just gonna have to try them all out to see if I can find out. Nope. None of them. So I'm gonna go with these ones. No, none of them worked. I don't think that should be in here. So I'm gonna go with the rest here. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey, Thora likes Franklin. I think that... No? Thora likes Franklin. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Thora likes Franklin. I think that should be selected all the time. This is the first time that I have this many problems with figuring this out. Thora likes Franklin, Thora is evasive, and blah blah blah. I'm trying out the different combinations, but it just won't work. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. I think that is for sure. Sir Carmichael had offered Thora a brooch. Sir Carmichael found Thora charming. No. Thora is a seductress. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora likes Franklin. Why is this so hard to solve? I usually don't have this much trouble in figuring out what I should choose. Sir Carmichael Clark was close to Thora Grey. Gave her a brooch. Thora likes Franklin. Thora is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. Thora is a seductress. I am unable to solve this, so I will have to consult a walkthrough, because this just takes too much time for me to figure it out. Because I could sit here all day and still not figure it out. And I'm having trouble keeping track on the different combinations. So I'm gonna have to consult the walkthrough while I'm trying to strike luck and accidentally choose the correct combination. It seems like I'm missing something, but I'm not. Well, it don't seem like that. It feels like it. And this is just getting frustrating now. Here I'm getting closer.
Okay, so this is the correct solution. Sir Carmichael had offered Thor, and I get interrupted by a lot of stuff going on my cell phone. Sir Carmichael had offered Thor a brooch. Thor is evasive about her relationship with Sir Carmichael. And that was the correct order.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is there another common point between the murders? This is going to be a little longer episode because it was time to end this episode about 10 minutes ago. Or more like 20 minutes ago. But anyways, is there another common point between the murders? No objects of values for sale in this shop. Mrs. Asher's personal effects, a stocking box and an account book. The murderer is a seducer. Bexhill is a very popular seaside resort. Thora Gray saw a door-to-door salesman coming towards the house on the day of the murder. Thor is unable to precisely describe the door-to-door salesman she met at Combside. Betty's mother is upset that her daughter never got to wear her gift, a box of stockings.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest, Jap.
So now I will have to telephone Jap, but that will have to wait until next episode because it is about time to end this episode here, because this is a pretty long episode, longer than what I meant it to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this episode here. So until next time, thank you so much for watching and have a good night.